With Colorado's term-limited treasurer leaving office and running for governor, there's a wide-open race to replace him. Whoever takes Republican Walker Stapleton's job will be charged with helping right the ship that is the state's pension fund by getting a seat on the Public Employees Retirement Association board. The treasurer also manages the state's billions of dollars in assets, including the investment of Colorado tax dollars, and oversees the unclaimed property division. 3 Republicans and 2 Democrats are on the June 26 primary ballot for the job. Here's a look at who they are and their backgrounds. Justin Edmonds, special to the Denver Post. Bernard Douthit, candidate for state treasurer, speaks during the Democratic State Assembly at 1 STBANK Center on April 14, 2018 in Broomfield. Justin Edmonds, special to the Denver Post. State Rep. Dave Young, candidate for Colorado treasurer, speaks during the Democratic State Assembly at 1 STBANK Center on April 14, 2018 in Broomfield, Colorado. Democrats. Bernard Douthit. Bernie Douthit is pitching himself as the outsider Democrat in the party's primary, hoping to draw parallels to a better-known Bernie, former presidential candidate in Vermont, U.S. Senator Bernie Sanders. Douthit is a small business owner and Colorado native who has not held elected office before. On his campaign website, Douthit touts backing from the Denver chapter of the Democratic Socialists of America and Denver activists Lisa Calderon and Candy C. DeBaca. I have an undergraduate education in economics and a graduate degree from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology in Management and Finance, he told delegates in April at the Democrats' State Assembly, where he won just enough support to get on the ballot. Quote, I am the most independent of corporate and social interest money. If elected, Douthit, who has worked as an economist but now owns a small business that offers math tutoring for kids, has vowed to move Colorado's money into a state-based bank or credit union. Dave Young. State Rep. Dave Young, of Greeley, has spent years at the Colorado legislature crafting the state's budget. Since 2011, the former math teacher has been a member of the Colorado General Assembly. He is term-limited, where he sat on the powerful Joint Budget Committee. He has won the endorsement of the Colorado Education Association. Among his pitches to voters, Young says he would advocate for fiscal policies that lift up the rural parts of the state and bring accountability, transparency and financial responsibility to the treasurer's office. It pains me when I see what's happening in our classrooms today, he told delegates at the State Assembly. We've got teachers overworked, underpaid, class sizes that are way too large, we've got at-risk students who don't have the resources and the support that they need to be successful. As your next state treasurer, I'm going to fix the taxpayers' Bill of Rights, and get the money we need to support our students. Boulder, Colorado, April 14. In Colorado treasurer's race, Justin Everett knocks 3 candidates out of running at GOP Assembly at Coors Event Center. April 14, 2018. Photo by Hyung Chang. The Denver Post provided photo. Polly Lawrence. Commercial real estate investor Brian Watson is running for Colorado treasurer. Republicans. Justin Everett. State Rep. Justin Everett, a Littleton Republican known as the Colorado legislature's Dr. No, for his frequent votes against legislation, left the Colorado General Assembly with 2 years of eligibility to get into the treasurer's race. Why? Because, he says, he wants to take an active role in forming policy from the treasurer's office and advance his hardline positions on fiscal responsibility. Everett says he is willing to make tough financial decisions to solve the state's big problems, like para, and has the right experience and background, including an MBA, for the job. He won so much backing at the GOP's state assembly in April that he kept 3 other candidates off the ballot and one top line on the ticket. "You want a fiscal conservative watching your money," he said during an interview with the libertarian-leaning Independence Institute about why voters should pick him. Polly Lawrence, a small business owner hailing from Douglas County and pledging to rein in state spending, State Rep. Polly Lawrence announced her campaign for state treasurer in July 2017. She made the ballot through the petition process and has also vowed to bring more reforms to PARA. She is a former assistant minority leader in the Colorado House of Representatives, where the establishment-aligned Republican has held a line of influential positions. Lawrence could have sought another two-year term in the Colorado General Assembly, but opted instead to dive into the treasurer's race. Among her proposals, she would urge the legislature to move to a multi-year budget and ending the revolving door from government positions to the private sector. "Government's getting bigger, not better," she said in a campaign video. Quote, "I've watched budgets my entire life, whether it's in my home, my small business or as a state representative." Brian Watson Businessman Brian Watson is the CEO of Denver-based investment firm North Star Commercial Partners, which he says makes him the most qualified candidate in the treasurer's race to manage the state's finances. He's never held elected office, a fact that he's proud of and touts as proof he won't play politics. Watson is from the Western Slope, which he is selling as part of an outsider image, and served as the Colorado Republican Party's Finance Committee state chairman. He's been endorsed by State Sen. Kevin Lundberg, a birthed Republican who made a failed run this year for state treasurer. "I'm not looking for a paid political job," he said, vowing not to take a salary if elected. Routt County DA Brett Barkey, provided by Britta Horn. Denver Post Philip Kevin Lundberg speaking at the state capitol. Justin Edmonds, special to the Denver Post. Charles Quinn Scheibe, candidate for state treasurer, speaks during the Democratic State Assembly at 1 STBANK Center on April 14, 2018 in Broomfield. Who is out of the race? Brett Barkey, Britta Horn, Kevin Lundberg, Charles Scheibe.